Hello, everyone. How are you? I'm so glad that you're here. You're here to hear my big announcement. You're here to make a hyper-realistic cake with me. And oh, I have another announcement that's just a little less exciting than the big announcement, but we're going to get into that too. But I also wanted to let you know, Dave's over here, husband Dave. So he's going to be kind of, you know, like if you guys send a super chat or something like that, he can read it off to me because I'll be busy making stuff. So that'll be nice. Nice to have him. He'll kind of pop in every once in a while. So I guess you know what? I wanted to say thank you to everybody who has been sending like me mail. I'm getting mail and like this like really fun art and like fan art type stuff and a lot of letters saying, you know, just about how you like the channel and some suggestions of what I should make next. And it's just really, really cool. I'm really happy to receive that mail. I'm thinking that I could do another live stream. I'm not going to read the mail today, but in a future live stream because I've got quite a bit and I would like to go through it. I just think it'd be fun. So thank you for the mail. It's very nice. Makes me feel good. What else do we have going on? You know, I think the first thing I want to talk about is the not huge announcement, but the semi-huge announcement. So that is that usually I put out videos on Mondays. And we've been doing that for a long time, since we started this channel. But we are making an adjustment. And that's for a few reasons. We're going to start posting brand new long format videos on Saturdays. We just want to try it out. And we're going to do it every other Saturday. So the reason we're doing that, we used to do one a week. Now we're going to do every other week. One of the main reasons is we're putting out the videos so quickly and the cakes take so much time to make that I really feel like sometimes I get a little bit bummed that I don't get to put in quite as much time and into the cakes. So this is going to allow us to be able to like I get to amp up the cakes and make like insane stuff. Like when was the last time I made a bust cake? And the reason is it's really, really hard to get that done in a week along with editing and everything that goes along with making a video. So this is going to allow us a little bit more time so we can make some like really crazy stuff. I also think that this is going to help with editing. Husband Dave does the editing and he's going to be able to have fun with that too. He's always kind of like goofing off. If you watch our videos regularly, you can see he puts like little jokes in there and I like that about our videos. And so it'll be nice to be able to like continue that and just, you know, keep the quality up for both the cakes and the videos. Another thing is that is going to allow me to do more shorts, like short format videos. I haven't done a lot of those lately. And it's just because, you know, it's a time thing. So I'm going to be able to put out more shorts. And I really like shorts because it's like, it gives me an opportunity to talk to you guys every day and just kind of like, just come up with stuff like whatever's on my mind daily. I get to kind of put that into a short. And I just think that's so fun. And I miss that. So the every other Saturday, we're going to have a video and then I'm going to have all kinds of shorts as well. So that's one of our changes, and I'm really excited about that. I think it's going to be a good thing. Hopefully you guys like Saturdays. We just kind of switch it up, you know? I think a Saturday is a good day. I know sometimes people are busy during the week, so it'll be nice to have a weekend type thing to watch. Fun weekend cake show. What else do we have going on? Well, I'm going to make a cake today, and this is going to be, it's going to be a hyper-realistic cake, but this is one of those cakes where sorry, I touched my microphone. Live stream. This is one of those cakes where you are going to be able to make it. Like this is definitely a cake that you can make. I wanted to keep it realistic, but also very simple, so that it's just one of those things that's like really about like maybe pranking a friend or having fun making it. It's not too super serious. It's going to be good. It's going to be fun. I'm not going to tell you what it is quite yet, but you'll find out as we go. And So that brings us to the big news, the huge announcement.
We have a super chat real quick. Michael Perry asked for a shout out.
Michael Perry asked for a shout out. Hey, Michael Perry. Thank you so much. I really, really appreciate the super chat. But I can't believe that this is crazy. I can't. Dave and I have been working on this announcement for a really long time now because it takes time to kind of do this stuff. But what we have is we finally have Sideserf Cake Studio modeling chocolates. It is our own brand, and it is called Edible Clay. And the reason we called it Edible Clay is because I use modeling chocolate with all my cakes, almost all of them. It's really, really, I use it very often. And it was like, oh, well, edible clay is how I always describe it, because it really is. It has the texture of clay, and it's edible, and it's so fun. And I'm so excited to finally, be able to for you guys to finally get your hands on it, because it's what I use so often. So if you ever want to make a cake that's realistic, or even just have fun with it, and make like little edible sculptures, you can do that. So here we have it right here. So here is the container. It comes in 1 pound. You got me and my selfie cake on here. So we also are going to have videos that are specific to using edible clay. So you can, come up with like some of them are going to be just ideas, basically like the how-to, like how do you use this stuff, and like what are some things that you can do with it? How can you get creative? So we're going to have that. Well, we do have that. And the Knead, Sculpt, Eat, because that is really what it's all about. So that's the top. We've got the side. It says edible clay. It comes in white. We got a little, that's me, little Natalie character. Mel the lemon is hanging out. They're kind of 3D. So let's open it up. And I'm going to use it today. So for the cake that we're making today, this is what you would use. You can actually get it at buyedibleclay.com. So it's out there now. And let me pop it open. So
super chat from Giada Lama asking for an alpaca cake to honor their quest.
Giada Lama wants an alpaca cake? Ooh. Yeah, I could probably do that. You're going to have to give me time. Now that we've switched it up, I'm going to have more time to make these cakes. I can start to make some crazy stuff, because that would be one of those cakes that's going to take a long time, but it would be really cool. It would be really cute. So I'm adding it to the list. So the edible clay comes in this bag. And what's cool is this is like, you keep the edible clay in this because it helps protect it. You don't want to let it sit out or it can dry out. So this is nice because you can wrap it up and seal it in the container, and it keeps it nice and fresh. Literature Lane, hi. Thanks for the super chat. So yeah, it comes in 1 pound. And when you get it at first, when it's at room temperature, it's going to be hard. That's just the way it works. So that's actually a good thing, because when you're working on the cake, you don't want it to stay soft. You set it aside and it firms back up. Really, it's about temperature with this stuff. Just like clay, you knead it. It's exactly what you do when you have real clay. So you have to knead it to kind of soften it. So the one thing about this is it can get a little sticky because it's edible. So all you need is a little cornstarch. You can rub it on your hands. You can rub it on the work surface. You can put it on a rolling pin, things like that. And that really helps with your stickiness. So I am going to, I don't need to use all of this. So I'm going to take this chunk and I'm going to put it back in the bag, back in the container so that it stays nice and fresh. And we'll set it aside. So do I want to give it away yet, what we're making today? I think I'm going to wait 1 more minute. So I'm going to set this aside. I'm kneading it. Let's work on the cake part first, and then we'll come back. I'll leave that there. So I have a bowl here. I'm going to put some gloves on because things are about to get messy. Sometimes when I'm in a hurry, I don't put my gloves on, and then I get real dirty. Real dirty. I get food color all over my hands, and then I end up having like pink hands all day, and I look ridiculous.
Michael Perry has a dog named Boone. He's a dachshund, wiener dog.
Oh.
So it'd be really cool if you could make a dachshund cake.
Michael Perry has a wiener dog named Boone. That's cute. I think a dachshund cake would be really cute. I like making dog cakes. I made a bulldog cake. I still love that one. I've been making that I made that one a long time ago. So I have this cake here. These are cake scraps. I'm going to make cake dough, it's cake balls. So if you've ever had a cake ball, this is how you make it. It's a really good way to use scraps. I mean, because, you know, I'm always using cake. You get your leftovers, so I can just break it up and make some cake dough. I call it cake dough because it's not in a ball shape. I would call them cake balls, but I'm not making cake balls. I'm making cake dough. It's doughy. I got a dough and a clay. Edible versions of each. So all I got to do is break this up. What's everybody been up to? We've been busy. This is where I'm in Texas, and it has been really hot here until today. It's so pretty outside. We even opened our windows. It gets pretty hot here. It was in the hundreds for a little bit there. But now it's nice and pretty. We get excited when it's like in the 80s. We're like, oh, it's so cool.
The edible clay is tagged in the screen, so if you see there's on the screen a few products, you can do the edible clay. You can pick it up right now.
It's tagged on the screen?
Yeah, in the screen.
In the screen. Okay, so the link to the website, buyedibleclay.com, is linked in the stream, so you guys can go check it out. There's some fun videos already up that we, just explaining it. It's fun. It's fun. Okay, so I am not going to use green buttercream because if I use green, it's going to turn this color into it's not a very appetizing looking color. So we're going to use a little bit of white. I'm just going hands-on here.
Gary Hanshaw said probably much tastier than the clay he ate as a toddler.
Gary has the best jokes. Gary Hanshaw. So it tastes better than the clay he ate as a toddler. I bet it does.
Michael Perry also lives in Texas, but he doesn't like the heat.
Michael Perry's not into the heat. See, I go back and forth. I'm kind of done with it. Look at how messy I am. I'm kind of over it. I am ready for fall. But I know that once it starts to get real chilly, because it can get pretty chilly here, that's when I start to get sad and I want it to be summer again. We're never happy, are we? All right, I can do this. This is getting messy. Woo. Look at this mess. I know that I always tell myself, you're going to be clean this time, and then I get it everywhere. Here. Ugh. See, it's like a giant cake ball. All right, let me get this out of here.
The alpaca cake named Quest is a white Surrey.
What's a white Surrey? Do you know?
I assume it's a type of alpaca.
Oh, yeah, that would make sense. That sounds cool. Little white alpaca. They're cute. Alpacas are cute. All right. So we have a mess, and we have our cake dough. So I can take these off. I have to wipe this down. I'm gonna have to get more cornstarch. All right. Done with that. Not done with that. Okay, am I a little cleaner? That feels better. Okay, so this is going to give it away. This is what we're making. Now, you could make this, but it is very much like a dessert thing. So I was like, why make it when you can just purchase it and make this easier on everybody? Cones. We're making an ice cream cone. It's cones. Cake cones. Let's open this up. I was like, I could try to make this out of a few things. I could use edible clay. But if we want it to be simple, because this is more just for fun, like it's not too intense of an art project, let's just use real clay. Let's just use real cones.
You're getting a lot of requests in the chat for a Taylor Swift cake.
Taylor Swift cake?
A lot of people.
Yeah.
And Dave cake.
Oh, those would be two very different cakes. Taylor Swift or Husband Dave. Well, I don't know why I'm taking all these out. Well, I wanted to pick a pretty one. I think that a Taylor Swift cake would be awesome. And I do want to make a bust cake soon, so we'll see. We'll see. No promises, but that would be really, really good. Everybody loves her. She's just lovable. Which one do you think is pretty? Or do I want it to not be pretty? Because it's more real. Well, it is real. Anyway. You know what? I kind of want to eat one. Let's just use this one. I like this little imperfection. These are cute. These are a lot smaller than I remember. Okay, so I have some green buttercream here. You always got to use green buttercream. I'm going to put some of this cake in here, and then I'm going to do a layer of buttercream, and then I'm going to put a little bit more of the cake. So let's get it in there. Ooh, I should have kept my gloves on. That's okay. This is for me. Push it down. This would taste good. This one's gonna be delish.
People, somebody asked for another challenge cake. Do they like? We've had a few different video formats. We have the challenges, and then we have the what's the other one? What's the one we did?
We did. I do realer cake, which is like a few. Would be a challenge cake. I did the one where I
where they help design it.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah, so I made a video for those of you who didn't see it. I asked you all to take surveys saying like, which color do you like better? Do you prefer blue or orange? And so I had a bunch of questions like that, and then I made the cake based on what you all chose, and that was a lot of fun. That was wild. But it was really, really fun because it was like, I don't know how this cake is going to look at all. So it was as I made it, I looked at these answers, as I went. So it was really, really cool. I should do more of those, I think. I mean, I had fun. A lot of you said that you liked it too, so.
We should do a giveaway cake.
Ooh, we should do that.
You can do a giveaway now.
Can we do a giveaway?
Yeah, why not?
Well, you're in charge. Let's do it.
If 10 people buy edible clay, we'll do a giveaway for somebody in the chat.
All right. Well, one of those 10. Would it be one of those 10?
We'll do a separate giveaway. Okay, yeah, okay.
One of those 10 would be the ones who...
Yeah, the next 10 people to get edible clay.
So the next 10 people who get edible clay, who buy it,
one of them will get a giveaway.
One of the 10 are going to get, something from us.
Backpack?
Yeah, we have some fun. Do you want to do backpack? Our aprons are pretty cool too, though. Maybe they can pick.
Okay. Your choice of a backpack or an apron.
Yeah. That's fun. I did not see that coming. Cool.
It was a good idea.
That is a good idea. All right. So I'm going to set this aside. I love my backpack. Your sister loves it too. Your sister got that. All right. Okay. So, bringing out the edible clay, and I'm going to try something that, This? Oh, it's not even in the shot. I'm bringing out the edible clay, and I decided that I want to color it. I don't want to get too crazy. You know what? I'll be right back. I'm back. I have actual ice cream.
Oh, it's green screen.
Oh no! Didn't think this through. I'll put it down here yet. That was not the color choice I guess I should have chosen. Anyway, I have mint chocolate chip because I really like mint chocolate chip. This was in the refrigerator, not the freezer, so hopefully this isn't too bad. Oh no, it's not too bad.
Michael Perry suggested a Star Wars cake, like one of the main characters.
Star Wars cake. I made a Yoda cake, a life-size Yoda cake. I don't remember exactly how tall he was, but I looked it up. I think it was around 2.5 feet. Maybe it was 3, but I think 2.5. That's the size Yoda is. But I made it on a TV show called Buddy vs. Duff, and I love that cake. I still love that cake. You can probably find it. It's probably somewhere online. I'm sure we've posted it. But that cake was awesome. Okay, so it was the original Yoda, like from, he was at that swamp, and it was it was cool. So back to the ice cream. I wanted to get this because in my head, I wasn't quite sure the color of mint chocolate chip, and now I have it right in front of me. So I am going to try to color match this with this. So edible clay can be colored. I like to use gel food color. You can use cocoa butter. You can use powder food color. There's quite a few different things you can use. I gotta get my gloves on again, or I'm gonna be a green mess. That actually would be funny. Would my hands disappear from the green screen? Oops. All right, so I want to match this color as close as I can. And I'm not exactly sure how I'm going to get there, but we're going to talk this out because I don't think that just green's going to work here. I think it's going to need some other colors in there. But let's start with green. So I've got gel food color, and it's kind of light, so I don't want to get too crazy. Just a little drop. I always get nervous I'm going to use too much. So you just knead it in. So you can actually use this just to make like figures. Like I think it's really fun if you're just like, I feel like making like a figure and then just eating it. You don't even have to like make a cake with it if you don't want to. It tastes really good. It's mostly white chocolate, so it has that like kind of buttery taste. It's a slightly sweet, kind of buttery, kind of a hint of vanilla. It's good. Oh my goodness, this is actually kind of close. I'm over here saying I don't think green's gonna work. But it's actually pretty close. What? That's crazy. I'm gonna need a little bit more. It's a little off. Way closer than I thought it was gonna be. I like to do a little at a time with the food color because if you use too much, yeah, the only thing you can do is add more modeling chocolate. Like if I go too dark with this, sometimes I'll take a chunk and then I'll get the edible clay, like the plain white, and I'll mix it together and have to match it that way. I've done that too many times though. It's better to try to just do it slowly and build up the color.
The Rat King family sent a super chat asking for Kinsley, Charlie, and Maddie for a shout out.
Kinsley, Charlie, and Maddie?
Yep, they made your macaroni cake and pranked their dad with it.
Oh, you pranked your dad with the macaroni cake? That's awesome.
I watch her videos every week.
Oh, I'm so happy to hear that. That is awesome. Yay! I love it. I always think it's so fun. I'm like, it's so neat that people are able to like make the cakes and try to like prank their friends and their family. It's so cool.
And now they have the edible clay to do it.
Yeah. So that's the mac and cheese cake is one of those cakes that I love because it's like it's really neat and it's like not super advanced, like so you can do it. It looks very, very real and it really does, like a lot of people have pranked people with it. So, and this is how you, this is the stuff that you, oh yeah, I can't put it because the green screen. Does it, what does it do? Yeah. This right here, invisible edible clay.
It's a special effect.
It is. Yours will not be invisible. Only mine is right now. So what was I saying? Oh, you use edible clay to make the macaroni. So you like roll it out, cut them up. I'll probably make that again soon because I just really like it. So I think this is pretty close. Do I want to add anything? What do you think? I thought that this was gonna be
Chocolate chips.
it's chocolate chips. You think the color looks good though?
Yeah.
Okay, let's do chocolate chips.
Chocolate chips.
Yeah. So, okay. So what I really wanted to do was, let me close this up before it's getting a little melty. It's kind of warm in here. Oh no, I got it on my hands. That's okay. It's probably good with chocolate. So what I really wanted to do was use like little pieces of chocolate, but I don't have that. I could try to melt it and do a whole thing, but honestly, I think that the chips would probably do the trick. What do you guys think? Should I do it? I have some chips here. They're kind of big though. This might look weird. I can't tell. I don't know. Dave, should I do it?
Yeah.
What do they say? Add the chips. Add the chips. Add the chips. I'm nervous. It's going to look weird. Okay. Let's try it. Because I have definitely not done this before. But you gotta have the chocolate chips. Okay, let's mix them in.
Those are big chocolate chips.
Yeah, they are. Were you worried about it?
No.
Now he's worried. After I already put it in there, he's like, I don't know. Let's see. I think I need more because they're a little hidden. I mean, let's see. Let's throw some more in there. This is fun. It's kind of like slime, you know? You get like the different textures in slimes.
That you can eat.
Yeah, slime you can eat. I wonder what other, like, you could put sprinkles in this. I'm not going to do it right this minute, but you could, and it would totally have that, like, sprinkly slime kind of vibe. Oh, that'd be fun. I'm getting a little more chocolate chips. I'm getting a little carried away now. I am having fun. I was scared of these chocolate chips a second ago. All right. Just little bits. I think that looks pretty minty. Okay. Now, I do not know if I'm going to be able to use an ice cream scoop to make this look like an ice cream scoop, but I wanted to try it. And I think that if this is kind of soft enough, it should scoop. I'm predicting that this is going to be a little sticky, so I am going to brush a little cornstarch. Let's see.
We got a super chat from Joe. Please shout out Joanna and Walter. Thank you so much.
Hi, Joanna and Walter. Thanks for the super chat. Joanna and Walter. Oh, no water. All right, so I'm putting a little bit of cornstarch down. And I'm going to try to scoop this. I don't know what I'm doing. This is a little wild. Maybe I'll put some in here, too. Because it's not ice cream. It looks like ice cream. All right. Okay. So I got a chunk. Okay, so I'm going to try to do the thing, and we'll see if it sticks or not. And oh, hey, that's not bad.
Looks just like ice cream.
That does. I didn't know that that was going to work. That looks pretty good. What do you think? I think that looks good. That worked better than I thought it was going to. Woohoo. All right, we're on our way. Let's make another one. We can pick. I'm really enjoying this, like, mixing stuff in there because it, like, feels cool. Edible clay coming through, being fun. All right, let's do another one. Whoop. You could even, if you didn't want to do like the cone, you could even just put this in a bowl and it would look like a bowl of ice cream, but it doesn't melt. So you could really mess with some people, mess with your family. Maybe you can trick dad again. All right, and whoop. All right. This one has a little less chocolate bits. I think I like our first scoop better. Okay, another thing that I wanted, these look like ice cream. Another thing I wanted to add is, you know when you like scoop the ice cream and it kind of gets that like line around the outside, the buildup of the ice cream? I want to add that. So I'm gonna roll this up. I'm gonna try to create that texture. Let's see. If I rip it, maybe? What if I do this? I know this looks a little crazy. Now let's see if I can rip it. It's funny because this is one of those things where it's like the more messy you are about it and the more like you kind of like I'm ripping it, but that's a good thing. That's the texture I want. I don't want it to be pretty. I want it to be ripped looking.
That's how many people watched the day in the life video with the studio tour.
Yeah, did any of you see we did a day in the life studio tour video? Was that 2 weeks ago?
Yeah.
2 weeks ago? That was really fun. That was cool. I showed you guys around here and like, you know, just how we do our videos and setup and how we come up with ideas. Did you guys, anybody watch that? And if you didn't, it's up.
Paul Stutz, love your video. Shout out to Stella on her 8th birthday. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Stella. 8th birthday. That's awesome. Happy birthday. Stella is a very cute name. I like that name.
And Georgie Pineapple Duck. Super excited about that. Thank you very much.
Georgie Pineapple Duck. Thank you. It's a good name too. In a very different way though. All right, I'm gonna put this around the outside of this. But let's put it on the cone first. I like where this is going. This is looking like ice cream. Edible clay or ice cream. Ice cream that doesn't melt. So I'm gonna place this on top. This is so fun. You don't necessarily need this ring, but I kind of like it. I just feel like it reminds me of like the old school ice cream. Like a perfect ice cream scoop. Ooh. Like a feels diner. Look at that. So easy, but it also really looks like ice cream. Like edible clay can look like so many different things. I've been using it forever and it's just like, I don't know, it's so fun. One of my faves.
Make a cake of your own face with it.
You can. Exactly. I made my selfie cake using it. You can try to make your friend. Ask your mom to sit still for a few hours while you try to sculpt her out of edible clay. Should I make it a double scoop? Oh no. No, I'm keeping one. Too much. All right. Looking good. So super, super fast. That was really, really simple. And it looks like ice cream. And I love it. It's cute. And yeah, I think just using a real cone was a good idea. I feel like I should cut it. I know.
You want to hold up for the green screen, the invisible cone?
That's so funny. I didn't think it through. Sorry. All right, I'm going to cut it, but I'll lay it flat so that it's... It would even be fun if, like, there were, like, little drips. Like, as if it was melting. Just saying. All right, let's clean up a little, and then I'm going to cut it.
Couldn't you take, like, a lighter to it and kind of melt it?
Yeah, you can do that. I don't have any kind of, like, warming mechanism right now. But if you did, sometimes people will, like, you could even use like a blow dryer if you were going for a certain effect. You could do all kinds of stuff because really it's very sensitive to temperature. It's chocolate. So if you want it to be firm, you put it in the fridge and you firm it up by making the room cooler. But if you want it to like melt or do something a little bit like be really soft, you just knead it, or you can actually kind of warm it up, which is cool. Once you get that figured out, then you got it down. Whoop. Oh no. Stay on. Oh, I don't have my knife. Oh, I have this one. This is not my usual. I have this little guy. That's okay though. Look at that. Look at that beauty.
Did you show the front of it?
I did earlier.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, I'm so excited to have this. I'm so excited for you guys to try it out. I can't wait to see what you guys come up with because it's super fun to play with.
It's at buyedibleclay.com or sideserf.com.
Did you hear that? Buyedibleclay.com, and we also have it at sideserfcakes.com.
And Amazon.
And Amazon, yeah. I forgot it's on Amazon just now. Yeah, and on Amazon. We got it everywhere. Look at this. That is fun. Ideally, this wouldn't be laying on a table, but all right, let's clone it. No, don't fall apart before I cut you. Come on, buddy. All right, ready? Hurry up. That was a good crunch. That was a real good crunch. See, and all that, like if you use cake, which you could have put cake in here, but I like the dough because it just like fits in there so compact. It's like nice and snug.
Ron Gosser and Sneaker Steve said, congrats on your pregnancy.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, we've got our baby girl. She's been hanging out with us. She's been a lot of fun. She is very sweet. Had those gloves on too long. Oh, I also wanted to show you. Let me set this aside.
You mentioned again the Saturday thing.
Yes. Wipe up. All right. I wanted to show you too that you can use it for molds. So that's another fun thing. Like I made this mold, but silicone molds you can purchase. So you can actually, of course, there's a bunch of chocolate chips in this, so this is going to be weird, but let's see what it does. I like to put a little cornstarch down, and you just press it in. Sometimes I'll put it right, like I will put it, let me get more cornstarch. Sometimes I'll put it in the fridge. Usually I will, so that it can firm up, but I just want to really quickly show you. My hands have those gloves on. I got crazy. So I wanted to show you that it can also take to molds, which is really fun too. There's all kinds of stuff you can do with it. Woo. So it's got that zipper. This would be actually like a cute sweatshirt, like a mint chocolate chip patterned sweatshirt. But anyway, so that's really neat too. So again, we are switching to every other Saturday. We're going to post a long format video, and we're going to do our shorts as well. I'm going to try to do those as if I can get them out daily, that's going to be awesome because I love talking to you guys through those. We have buyedibleclay.com where you can get some edible clay and just like tag me and stuff that you make because I want to see what you're making. It's really fun stuff. And yeah.
Said, well, we have a special edition invisible clay.
Sarah said a special edition invisible clay. You know what? I'll work on it. I'm going to try to find a way. My hands are a little. Woo.
And we could probably do another stream maybe next week, showing all like the fan art and stuff you've been getting.
Yeah, I do want to do another stream. Keep an eye out. I don't have a date set, but we're gonna do another live stream where we open up your fan art, and it's just so fun. Like there's so many fun things. I already peeked at some, but I want to do it in a live stream so that you guys can see all the fun. It's fan art, but it's also letters and stuff. There's a bunch of fun stuff you've been sending me. I even got I got a bracelet, which was really cute. So yeah, I'll show you that. But yeah, we will have a live stream probably next week, and I'll let you guys know.
And then next Saturday will be our next long format video.
Yes.
Not this Saturday, but next Saturday.
Yeah, next Saturday.
A couple more shorts in the meantime.
Yeah, I'll be doing. I'll definitely be doing more shorts because I have a lot of things that I want to talk about. So those are going to be coming out a lot too. So yeah, that's it. Now I get to eat my cake and my ice cream. A la mode. Okay, so thanks for watching, guys. And as always, if you have ideas, I'm sure plenty, I'm sure a lot of you have been giving me ideas, but just keep those coming in the comments because I like to kind of look through those. I know that Taylor Swift's a big one. So, you know.
If extra time, you might be able to do it.
I know. Now that I'm doing that every other Saturday, I feel like I can do a bus cake. And maybe it'll be Taylor. We'll see. I'll let you guys know. All right. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye.